The Wuming Mountains, Dalo Mountains, Wuling Mountains, and Miaoling Mountains form a majestic landscape. This is Guizhou Province. In late March, with the spring equinox near, the land welcomes a new sowing season. Changshui, a chili pepper expert, leads villagers in testing new varieties. Villager Yang Xianfei steps out of her home. This year, she leased over 1.65 acres of chili fields. To the west, the people begin planting their local wrinkled chilies. To the southeast, Miao and Dong farmers in Jiandongnan sow their distinctive chili pepper seeds. Across the Guizhou Plateau, nourished by the timely spring rain, a new cycle of chili growth begins. Different geographical conditions have shaped diverse ways of life and food cultures. The story of chilies follows the same path. Chili peppers are known as sea peppers in southern China. The word sea hints at their origin. Originally native to the Americas, they were brought into China by Chinese merchants via maritime routes from Southeast Asia, first landing in Zhejiang in Guangdong provinces. With green leaves and red fruits, chili peppers were initially grown as ornamental plants and medicine. According to records, the transformation into food likely first occurred in Guizhou. It was all related to salt. Guizhou has always lacked salt. To compensate for this shortage, local people invented various alternatives, such as sour soup. When chilies arrived, replacing salt with heat became an almost natural choice. In the era of Emperor Changshui, local tribes used it as a salt substitute. This marked the beginning of a passionate culinary transformation. In Chinese cuisine, in May, red, yellow, and purple hues pop from the green landscape as chilies of various colors ripen together. From pearl and cone shapes to finger, thread, and strawberry forms, chilies of countless forms flourish. Temperatures between 15 and 30 degrees Celsius, annual rainfall of 1,100 to 1,300 millimeters, and elevations from 300 to 2,900 meters. The ideal temperatures, ample humidity, and excellent air quality have nurtured a kingdom of chilies through natural selection and cultivation. For 4 centuries, chilies in China have shaped a unique culinary journey, blending natural selection with human cultivation. Among Chinese cuisine's global offerings is a legendary dish that has made its way to the United States. It is Gongbow Chicken. Americans consider Gongbow Chicken their own version of Chinese cuisine, while Shandong claims it as their own, and Sichuan declares it their cuisine. But tracing its origins leads us to Zhejiang County, Guizhou Province. In western Guizhou, Jijin County is home to the world-famous Jijindong Cave Global Geopark. The Gongbow in Gongbow Chicken refers to Ding Baozhen, a prominent Qing dynasty official from Jijin. A stir-fry of chilies, pork, and chicken was his hometown specialty. When Ding became the Crown Prince's tutor, he earned the title Ding Gongbao, as he served as an official in Sichuan Province. Over time, Gongbow chicken came to be known as a Sichuan delicacy. The authentic Gongbow chicken evolved from Guizhou's spicy chicken, with chilies as its soul. Sichuan County, known as Longchang, where philosopher Wang Yangming found enlightenment, is nestled among lush mountains and crystal waters. In this natural environment, free-range chickens thrive in their natural state. Zhang Zhisheng, a former TV host, has made it his mission to promote Guizhou's spicy chicken since retirement. Today, he's back in Longchang, selecting year-old free-range chickens.
We cook them one at a time, all by hand, to preserve the unique flavor of each chicken. 150 chickens per day.
The preparation method is simpler than Gongbow chicken. What is spiciness? Though listed among the 5 tastes, it's not actually a flavor. In fact, it's a chemical stimulation of cells, creating a mild burning sensation, triggering pleasure responses in the brain. Guizhou's spiciness seeks more than just heat. It embraces umami and fragrance. Chicken cubes, 2 centimeters square, with the renowned chilies from Huaxi and Zunyi in Guizhou, blending their distinct aromas and heat levels. The proteins in chilies create umami flavors. When meat juices, wok char, and spice unite, they create an unparalleled taste. July marks the chili harvest season. It is widely recognized that Chinese cuisine features 3 distinct spice regions: the intensely spicy upper and middle Yangtze, the mildly spicy north, and the mild-flavored southeast coast. Guizhou is part of the intensely spicy Yangtze area. The Wujiang and Changshui rivers, tributaries of the Yangtze, flow from west to east, creating a land of spice. Here, high-quality chilies such as bullet chili, bird's eye chili, finger chili, starry chili, wrinkled chili, lantern chili, pearl chili, and Urjingjiao chili flourish in abundance. In Zunyi City, northern Guizhou, chili farms cover 130,000 hectares, leading China's top 7 chili-producing regions. At the Chile City Trading Center, the bustling activity starts as early as 4 to 5 a.m. 40% of China's chili trade takes place here. The Chili Index, published here, guides the development of the chili industry. Hu Guangfen, a chili sauce producer, arrives early to select her chilies.
Here, count them out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fresh chilies enter the factory for processing. Various fresh and dried chilies and sauces are produced continuously. According to Shu Ke's Qing Petty Matters Anthology, people of Yunnan, Guizhou, Hunan, and Sichuan love spicy food. Spice is the totem of Guizhou cuisine. The people of the plateau have mastered the art of spice. With ancient towns and villages, symbolizing Guizhou's cultural essence. Layered mountains, old houses, and wells preserve local heritage. Qingyan Ancient Town is a crucial crossroads. Zhou Jiejia, whose family has lived here for generations, continues their ancestral culinary traditions.
Our family here in Qingyan Ancient Town has an 8-generation history in the restaurant business.
In the Qing dynasty, Yunnan and Guizhou provinces produced their first imperial examination champion Zhao Yizhou, who grew up in Qingyan. Traveled to Beijing for the imperial exam in 1886. As Guizhou people can't live without chili, his mother prepared for him a jar of her special condiment. This magical sauce helped him achieve top honors. This essential household dish of Guizhou is called chicken chili. The freshly harvested chilies give Zhou Jiejia a chance to shine. The chilies are pounded into a paste, while a cockerel is deboned and chopped into peanut-sized pieces. The chicken pieces are mixed with the chili paste and stir-fried. Yesterday's labor, today's harvest, and tomorrow's hope all simmer together. The half-finished product rests in a corner, gradually turning brownish red as time passes. This is a ritual of time. Neither rushed nor delayed, but naturally paced. The rich mix of chili and oil keeps the chicken fresh, while preserving the chili's unique aroma. Chicken chili primarily serves as a flavorful companion to rice. When Guizhou people travel, this taste is their companion. A jar of mother's chicken chili evokes an immediate return to their distant hometown, capturing the deep nostalgia of Guizhou. When comparing China's spice map with its geographical map, it becomes clear that intensely spicy regions align with those receiving under 110 kilocalories of annual solar radiation. These areas also match regions with fewer than 1,800 hours of annual sunlight, and where January sees over 70% humidity, with temperatures between 4 and 8 degrees Celsius. Thus, to combat the cold, damp climate, with limited sunshine and heavy fog, Guizhou embraced spice. Capsaicin accelerates blood flow, opens sweat glands, and raises body temperature. Over time, chilies became vital for highland dwellers, integrating into their daily lives in various preparations. About 7,000 years ago, Chinese ancestors harvested their first rice grain. About 4,500 years ago, the first wheat seed was planted in China. This established the rice in the south, wheat in the north dietary pattern, which was later refined at the dining table into rice noodles in the south, wheat noodles in the north. In Shuiqing County of Liupanshui City, Lu Wenqin begins her busy day in the bustling morning eatery. She's been making mutton rice noodles for over 20 years. Meanwhile, in Zunyi's Xiaza town, another mutton rice noodle maker, Go Chaojun, begins his preparations. Mutton rice noodles, a harmonious blend of mutton and rice, stand as a culinary symbol across Guizhou, reaching from north to south and east to west. The mutton, sourced from free-range black goats. On the Woman Grand grasslands. Is rich yet not greasy. Lean but tender. The noodles come in various thicknesses. Snow white and smooth, with perfect elasticity. The broth is specially simmered, with a unique spice blend, achieving a perfect balance of taste. Chili bridges the flavors of lamb and rice. A spoonful of well-prepared red chili oil is the secret of mutton rice noodles. Spices and hot oil infused with onions mingle with the chilies, releasing a burst of aromatic heat that fills the air with deep fragrance and perfect spiciness. The noodles are topped with Sichuan pepper powder. Sip by sip, the hot broth flows down your throat, clearing away morning drowsiness. Much like an athlete warming up before a race. Then, the spicy aromatic flavors trigger dopamine release in the hypothalamus, creating a sense of pure satisfaction. As chilies spread, they evolved. Rice noodles in the south, wheat noodles in the north. Reflects regional preferences. The addition of chili, however, began to change this pattern. In Guiyang City, Huang Xin used to be a finance professional. Over 20 years ago, he left his job for a bowl of noodles.
This recipe has been in my family for generations. My mother made it, my grandfather made it, and his father before him. It all began with my great-grandfather.
Every morning, Huang Xin's shop is packed with customers, enveloped in a steamy haze. A bowl of spicy noodles in rich broth awakens the taste buds of morning commuters. This is Chong noodles, an iconic dish inseparable from life in Guiyang City. Chong means pork intestines, and Wang refers to pork blood curd. Together with noodles, they create a perfect balance. Tender blood curd, springy noodles, rich broth, and spicy aroma, a trinity of color, fragrance, and taste. Chongwang sounds like constant prosperity, symbolizing good fortune. The spice blend and chili oil are crucial to the dish.
Our processing method is unique. We use chilies from Huaxi, blended with those from Zhuanyi in Guizhou. Huaxi chilies are aromatic, while Zhuanyi chilies bring heat. When combined, they create a perfectly balanced spiciness.
When the broth boils, the noodles are quickly blanched and topped with red oil and chongwang. Aromas and spices dance together, creating a labyrinth for the senses.
It smells amazing. Changwang noodles have over a century of history.
As the boy eats with a sweaty brow, Huang Xin realizes this taste will become a cherished food memory for him. Subtly, filling the air with warmth. The spicy flavors race across the plateau. Changshui was once a key city in China's third front construction. A massive industrial migration. In China's economic history, people from all corners of the country left their hometowns behind and dedicated their youth to this cause, creating a new culture, including its unique cuisine.
We're hosting a big gathering today.
Zhou Jin is a descendant of the third front workers. Today in her restaurant, she's organizing a feast for the third front elders. This feast will feature a massive cooking vessel, the laua,
The plate arrangement and presentation of dishes make guests feel both tempted and eager to taste.
The laua is Guizhou's unique way of dining, dating back to the Qing dynasty with over 300 years of history. Legend has it that Wu Sangwei, the West pacifying prince, faced food shortages while deploying troops in Guizhou. His soldiers used tiles and clay fragments placed over fire to cook their food for survival. This makeshift cooking method evolved into today's unique delicacy. Wang Xingrong is a master craftsman who handmakes clay pots, preserving this cultural heritage. This craft embodies our ancestors' wisdom and must be preserved. The clay pots for laua are specially crafted. Soil is sifted, clay is mixed, the base is shaped, then formed, glazed, sun-dried, kiln-fired, and cooled. Thus, a clay pot is born. These pots are a type of earthenware. The invention of pottery marked a milestone in human civilization. With pottery's emergence, humans could cook with greater control, even bringing the cooking process to the dining table. Though this method may seem primitive, it offers us a glimpse of humanity's transition from raw to cooked food. Fire brings light and heat. Heat quickly transfers through the clay pot to the ingredients. Under the stone plate's heat, oil molecules dance at high temperatures. Amino acids and proteins rapidly react with sugars. Juices melt together, creating crispy textures. As the Maillard reaction takes place,
there were 200,000 third front workers in Changshui.
As a representative of the third front generation, I feel incredibly proud and happy.
the feast begins. Starting with chili peppers. Each laua chef has their own secret seasoning method. Peanuts, Sichuan peppercorns, and chilies are combined in a traditional mortar and ground with a stone pestle, releasing the chili's aromatic compounds. When the chili powder meets the freshly seared ingredients, tingling and numbing sensations fill the mouth. As aromas and heat stimulate the nose, the flavors are bold and vibrant, reminiscent of the passionate days once lived by these third front workers. From ancient times to the present, as time flows on, people gather and part. Flavors blend, creating diverse culinary traditions. Each journey to explore food's origins is a reminder of life's endless cycle.